Всем привет, на планете YouTube, с вами я, Вертигон. Мы с вами продолжаем проходить Волк среди нас от компании Telltale Series, 4-й эпизод. Короче, прошлая серия по 4-му эпизоду, ну, было такое. В основном у нас до сих пор ведется расследование. Чудовище и красавица рассказали в подробностях, что и как. И я, короче, сейчас в лавке мясника. Он предупредил, кто здесь находился. Я сейчас веду расследование. Все. Закончим ли мы сегодня эпизод? Возможно, потому что это, по сути, конец 3-го эпизода. Вот и все, тоже бери что-то покушать, попить, ради просмотра аппетита. Ну, сейчас я, короче, доисследую, закончится и глава, и начнется 4-я глава. Ну, короче, я думаю, мы закончим эпизод в этой серии, скорее всего. Тут, короче, делают чары, и не только чары.
I'm just a butcher. You want to talk T-bones? That I can do. This stuff is out of my league. There are a lot of nasty spells you can make with the right equipment. These are raw materials for making magic. Anti-Greenleaf and any other rogue witches out there probably get their supplies here. Don't you see what's going on here? All these raw materials. Looks like he could process them into just about any kind of magic. He's got all he needs. The gear. Slave labor to work it. So these must be the orders. He's got his hooks into everybody. It's pretty clear how.
Все же, короче, я не зря пошел в это место сначала.
Doing it like this. It's bound to be cheaper than the 13th floor. This is just horrible. Things that must have gone on here. When I get my hands on that crooked bastard, I'm gonna make him pay for all this. People just don't know the real cost of getting something cheap. You don't have to tell me. Fucker, Crane knew all about it. Yeah, what about Crane? If this all... I mean, finding the crooked man is so fucking important, why don't you ask your boss? Snow? No, Crane. He said he knows where everybody is. I don't know how, but he's got him some way. That's right. It was that creepy magic mirror with the big green head and all. Why don't you just use that? Find the crooked man that way. Leave me alone. Yeah, with stuff like that mirror, I'm surprised that you ever need to leave the office. Can't you just vaporize anyone who gives you trouble? Do it right from your living room. Smoking cigarettes with your feet up. Crane shattered the mirror and made off with one of the pieces. Probably still has the shard with him. Well, if they got their hands on an important magical item, there's only one place they'd take it. The Lucky Pawn. They probably took Crane there, too. The Lucky Pawn. If I can find the mirror piece there, I can find the crooked man. Hey, hold on. I told you what I knew. And look what you did to me. You're just as fucked up as they...
В смысле, так я изначально ничего не говорил в плане, что я тебя защищу или что-то еще сделаю, что-то дам. Тоже я тебя как бы не обманывал, это сейчас ты себе что-то там напридумывал и делаешь меня вруном. Ты нормальный чел? Ну как бы да, и что, я этого не отрицаю, и что, ты думаешь, этим ты меня как-то задавишь морально, или что? Я не понимаю, к чему это вообще?
Don't play innocent with me, Butcher. You screwed with me up front. Don't cry foul, cause you got it in the end. Do you really think this is gonna be all right? All this stuff in here, I do know one thing. That's his icon. His symbol. What kind of a guy uses a torturing device as his icon? The kind of guy who isn't gonna be understanding about Bigby Wolf showing himself in. So tell me this. What the hell am I supposed to do now? I'm gonna have to spend the rest of my short life looking over my shoulder.
Пафосно закурил и ушел. Хе. Не, ну ладно, я не знаю, ну позабочусь о нем. Лучше бы ты занялся своей едой. Так, ну вот, мы закончили с вами главу 3, получается, да? Угу. Еще 3 главы осталось. Ну да, я думаю, пройдем мы.
Don't give me that shit. What the fuck is the point of having a system if you're just gonna...
Jack, what the fuck is going on?
But you're
I'm
the guy who
just
makes
gonna.
I'm the guy that keeps shit in order,
you know.
and that's it, Woody. If you love your ex so fucking much, why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place, huh?
I didn't pawn it, asshole. It was stolen.
So get the fuck out of my sight. Hit the bricks. See you later.
Hey, what's going on here?
What the fucking hell?
Christ. And this fucking guy, too?
Are you kidding me? It was here. It was right fucking
Нормально он так со мной общается.
here.
С законом
What
общается.
did you do with it?
How the fuck do I know?
Listen, you bald little dipshit. You're gonna... You piece of shit. I'm gonna rip your fucking lungs out.
I'd like to see you try, you backwards fuckwit.
Oh, big talk. You won't be talking when I'm done with you.
Yeah, I'll be laughing.
Back it up, Jersey. You're dealing with me now.
You got here fast. Still looking for whoever killed them hookers? Or are you done chasing your tail?
Where's my axe? Who'd you give it to?
You follow me here all the way from Battery fucking Park just so I can prove to you that your axe isn't here. And you think I'm gonna take another inch of abuse? That's
Все, мне конец.
it?
Back off, dog. I just want what's mine. My axe.
You talk big, but I don't think you got the stones to back it up. Still,
О, у меня и так там проблемы конкретные. Вот это зря, да? Я сейчас колоссальную ошибку сделал, когда ударил его. Все, мне пиздец.
sore, are we? Why should Mary get all the fun? You ain't so tough. This ain't gonna go.
Доказательство того, что ты вместе с ними работаешь. На, прям на иголке все. Ой, какой красивый ты.
This is my fucking fight.
Травосек, ты давай лучше не лезь. Ты забыл, что я могу сделать?
Not now. Dog, you got a lot of nerve.
Самосмерть типа, да? Плюс-минус. А вот и топор, кстати.
Protected your friend. Too bad you couldn't protect those whores. Go on.
Блин, конечно... На самом деле, Бигби сильнее, это факт. Но, во-первых, он сейчас ранен, и он сейчас только в первой форме. Но Бигби сильнее всех, я в этом уверен.
Fucking stay down. There she is.
Блин, ну здесь драки классно сделаны, конечно. А, ну у меня эска не работает. Дровосек, может ты мне поможешь, а потом будем разбираться, что с твоим топором? Не на того нарвался. Ой, вот это, конечно, крысиный поступок. Посмотри, это только первая форма Бигби, и он справляется с ним.
I found her.
Давай бери это, да. Это ж тяжелее. На! Добивай, добивай еще. Да нет, но он же живой останется. Но он, конечно, крыса еще та. Это первая форма Бигби, я его на изи унизил. Ну, дровосек немножко помог. Как и я ему. О, он решил со мной работать. Вот это, кстати, прикольно.
The magic mirror's missing shard. Where is it? Bloody Mary brought it here, didn't she?
You don't know anything about anything, do you? What do you have? Nothing. That useless bitch Snow White and a broken fucking mirror. No fucking friends. And no clue about who is really running this town. Oh!
The next thing you say better be something useful.
You can't find a crooked man. No one can. Oh, the door to his house. It bounces around. Never in one spot. You'll never find it. Even Crane had to use the magic mirror. They dumped all his shit here. Bloody Mary uses this place like a fucking dump. Fucking bitch.
Where's Crane's stuff?
Вот это, кстати, тоже интересный вопрос был. Зачем мне это? Он все рассказывает, прям сдает все. Он типа так уверен, что я его не найду, из-за этого он мне все сдает. Но это колоссальная его ошибка, что он самоуверен.
Just go on. Get Crane's shit and go. Not that it's gonna do you any good.
See anything? Crane's coat.
Ну, давай... деньги.
Time for traveler's checks, huh? He won't be needing this anymore.
Конечно, это ему не надо, это моя премия. Я все деньги себе забираю всегда. Почему бы и нет? Так, надеюсь, здесь осколок будет, кстати.
That sick piece of...
Уже фотка, кстати.
The shard. It's the shard. Finally.
Отрубите ему голову, пожалуйста.
Sheriff, those girls are still dead. Oh, and there's nothing you can do to bring them back. And I don't know what they did, but I do know this. Oh, if they're dead, it's because the crooked man wanted them dead. That's all it takes. So you can raw smash the place up. Shit. You can wail on me all you want, but what good is it gonna do you? 'Cause he ain't in your town. You're in his. And he sure as shit is ready for you. Oh!
Just shut the fuck up, will ya?
Слушал все этого дерьма, мне хватит. Закон я, здесь я. Это мой город и моя власть. Ну, не будем, короче, быковать. Он как бы нам чуть-чуть помог. Тоже спасибо ему за это.
Thanks. Shitty brand.
Как и я.
You're welcome. I'm not gonna lie. I was having trouble deciding which one of you to hit with this thing.
Так почему все же не стукнул меня?
Was wrong, you know. About what? About those girls. There is something you can do about it. You can get the fucker who did it. Ain't that the plan? Yeah, you're damn right it is. All right, go do it then. Hey, Woody. Yeah? What are you gonna do now? We all got our roles to play, Wolf. I'll see ya.
Ну, как будто мы такой на доброй ноте закончили с ним наши отношения. Такое ощущение. Вот и очередная глава закончилась. Нет, да, закончу я в этой серии, это факт. Здесь очень быстро глава проходит.
Crane was helping himself to the community coffers. It means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White,
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
Я, походу, тебе сейчас бороду твою отгрызу.
Buffkin,
И ты у меня сейчас без уха останешься. Я твою серьгу просто сейчас вырву и все вместе с ухом.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine. So what else did you find out?
I had to get real persuasive with the Jersey Devil down at the Lucky Pawn, but he told me that the Crooked Man's door, to wherever it is he hangs his hat, it moves. It's some kind of magic door.
Do you think the mirror will be able to find the door once it's fixed?
That's how Crane did it, and that's how we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
Don't go far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few
Ты
words
дебил? Я к зеркалу иду. Как я могу далеко уйти?
of my own with you.
Unbelievable. Pompous ass.
Why don't you go fuck off until I'm good and ready?
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Not necessarily.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy. It helps that I have a good working relationship with the mirror. And I don't mind speaking in rhyme.
Not a good time.
Found it in Crane's coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had some...
Ah, yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help.
We've got enough problems.
It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
А сам же за всеми наблюдает, да, и все знает, и все видит.
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
Whitman, I take it. If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
Do you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
No budge on that bloody glamour. I only came in to see it.
Toad, come here.
I thought I made myself very clear.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet because of you.
Before we get into any of that, what do you know about the Crooked Man?
Don't try to change the subject on me. I need a little bit of that walking around money, you know? My car, total, the gaping maw in my walls. Any of us sound familiar? I'm not looking for a handout. Just what's right. I need it, Bigby.
Here, Crane won't be getting any use out of this. Will that do?
If we kill
Crane's money, eh? Well, I suppose...
Не знаю, зачем я это сделал, но... Считайте, да, я нанес ему ущерб такой. которые его не покрыли. На самом деле мне похер на жабу. Но не знаю. Я не знаю, почему я отдал.
That means it belongs to me as much as anybody. Thank you, Sheriff.
Use it to get glamored, Toad. You got the money now, so I won't be so lenient if I catch you again. And the farm is always on the table.
But of course.
You have to understand.
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Он так хотел со мной поговорить, что потом слинял сам же. Интересный тип.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason. You know that as well as anyone.
Toad won't be a problem. I'll see to that.
Are you sure? Because he left looking pretty happy. Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons, but someone did. What would make a person do that? What could those girls have done?
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop, the magic he peddles, chains, ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told. Or maybe they just tried to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White, I believe the mirror is repaired.
I have to say I have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
Yeah, I want to see where he's ended up, too.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
Ну, она типа владеет вот этой магией зеркала, выходить с них. Я уже это вспоминал, вот, и даже потом подтвердил. Это птица, блядь, летающая маупа.
What just happened?
Тебя унизили
We
снова.
pointed you in the wrong direction. Looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Are you having trouble with the rhyme, Sheriff?
Just show me where I can find the Crooked Man.
I haven't been feeling well of late. Seems neither of us can cooperate.
Damn.
Perhaps I can be of assistance? Mirror, mirror, keep us sane. Show the door to Crooked Man's domain.
I can always count on you, Buffkin.
I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
The door. It moves.
What'd I tell you?
Wait a minute. I know that door.
Еще такой довольно лицо сделал.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before.
Да, я хотел это только что сказать, что надо очень быстро двигаться, пока дверь не исчезла. Метка это.
When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. This can't be like it was with Tweedledum. I don't care if it gets out of hand. You don't...
На самом деле все из-под контроля не вышло, просто я это захотел сделать. Я, так сказать, отомстил за то, что они пытались меня убить.
Let it come to that. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way. but we have to make a commitment to working within the law.
I can't make that promise. This could turn sour, just depending on how the wind blows. I have to be able to handle it how I see fit.
If people are going to have faith in the Fabletown government again, we need to be fair. Show them that we're doing things the right way. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice.
Не, лучше убить, потому что вот эти суды потом ненужные. Потом еще какая-то фигня, потом он выбирается, и снова то же самое. Ну, короче. Так, ну смотрите, это уже пошла 6-я глава. Значит, мы сейчас закончим с вами уже эпизод. Хотя только 20, почти 7-я минута только. Да выбивай давай сразу. Портал. Бигби, заходи, не тяни. Давай, кулаки и яйца вжали и побежали. Сейчас, прикинь, она бы исчезла. Вот это смешно было бы. Вот это мы вовремя успели, конечно. Мне кажется, это какой-то слуга.
Tim, what the hell are
Чё за Тим?
you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny Tim. You'd think I'd have outgrown that centuries ago. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you aren't here on a social call.
Hold on. You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do. Please don't make this hard on me. I don't want to get in trouble. Will you just follow me?
All right, let's get this over with. Come on.
That's all I want, Sheriff. Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter. I was a little surprised myself when they asked me to do it. I thought it was a joke, actually.
You shouldn't be here, Tim. This place is dangerous, especially for someone like you.
It's not like that. Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle. And if you're here, it can't be good. So I hope you two can come to an understanding.
I understand the position you're in, but you don't have to do this. There are other things you could do.
So it's just that easy.
Maybe not, but you don't want to be a part of this.
A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Can't you just wait up, Sheriff? Hold on.
Типа сенс куда-то спешить, потому что они все равно меня ждали и ждут. Ну а я, может, с ним поговорю, что-то узнаю.
Some kind of a fucking joke to you. What did I tell you, eh? Stop laughing at me. Oh yeah? Mate, I
Go
ain't
ahead.
scared.
You got a job to do.
It's the wolf I got.
Sheriff Wolf, sir.
Ну и чё, близнец, без своего брата сидишь, да? Напуганный весь. Это тоже получил пизды. Ну я с самого начала подозревал Джорджи. Но это, понятное дело, это шлюха, работает на него.
Thank you, Tim.
Мужик чисто зигу кинул только что.
I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort, but you handled it. You did well.
Так, он меня напоминает, знаете, вот это, помните, книжка, где были все сказки, и там был похож на него, тип, вот это ослиная шкура, вот это Вера дочь, ну, короче, что-то оттуда все.
You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it.
Напряженный момент,
Why don't you
конечно.
have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Должен быть пафосным. Я должен закурить. О, реально на этом эпизод заканчивается. Полчаса? Мне кажется, или все меньше и меньше эпизоды встают. Реально, ема полчаса серии, я вообще этого не ожидал.
I've heard stories about you. In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Интересно, конечно, он так заканчивается резко. А что могу сказать? Но, не знаю, какой-то 4-й эпизод, в общем, слабенький на самом деле. Драка против этого типа демона была неплохая. Ну, прикольно, когда типа мы вместе с дровосеком этой фигней всей занимались. То, что я наконец-то их нашел, тоже прикольно. Я жабе помог, но я не знаю на самом деле. Короче, ну, 4-й эпизод как-то слабенький, мне кажется. Так, 86%, короче, решили, что Колину не следует идти на ферму. Ну, по сути, да, почему бы и нет. Если я уже даже жабе помог. Вы пытались снять ленточку Нерисы, как ее там? 36%, ну а почему бы и нет? Так, что это у нас? 63% пошли, короче, в лавку мясника. 73% решили, что не стоит идти жабе, короче, на ферму. И 44%... Типа, как я ответил на его предложение при сессии, 4% закурили. Короче, ну, что могу сказать, прикольно на самом деле. Вот у нас остался последний эпизод, финальный уже эпизод, 2 серии осталось, это, конечно, довольно интересно. Все, на удивление, очень короткая серия, я вообще этого не ожидал. Но, да ладно. Уже почти закончили. Тоже все. Подписывайтесь, комментируйте, ставьте лайк. Не забывайте нажимать на колокольчик. Увидимся в следующей серии. Всем спасибо и всем пока.